Hi there, I'm Alex Theodore, and I am a copywriter and content strategist who helps therapists, coaches, and other wellness professionals create marketing that feels authentic and aligned without burning out or sounding like anybody but themselves. Today, we're going to dive into a question that I hear pretty frequently, and it's this idea of what are brand voice guidelines, right? And why do they matter so much to business, right? So, when you hear the term brand voice, I want you to think of the personality of your business, but in written form, right? It's how your brand sounds, whether that's friendly, professional, witty, compassionate, maybe bold, right? It's you, right, in words. And just like a person, your brand voice should feel consistent no matter where you show up, right? That means in your emails, in your blog posts, your Instagram captions, or even your something as small as your website headlines. That's where your brand voice guidelines are going to come in. Right? Now, brand voice guidelines are not just fluff. They're practical tools, say for example like prompts, cues, rules, recommendations that are all designed to help you communicate your business values, right? And your needs to your audience, right? Think of them as a playbook that translate your tone and style into something your team or maybe even a future copywriter can easily follow. Right? It's your brand's personality written down and ready to use for whatever project you have in mind. Right? Here's why it matters. Without guidelines, your messaging can feel scattered or inconsistent. Maybe one week your posts sound warm and casual, but the next they're really stiff and super formal. And that disconnect makes it hard for your audience to build trust with you. But with the guidelines, that consistency is king. Your audience gets a familiar, reliable, and relatable experience every single time they interact with your brand. And over time, that consistency begins to build recognition, trust, and loyalty. Whether you're a solo business owner or leading a growing team, brand voice guidelines are a huge time saver for your business. They cut out the guesswork, help you rate faster, and make sure your voice stays consistent even as your business grows and brings on more people to help. Now, if creating your own brand voice guide feels an overwhelming, confusing task, don't worry, you're not alone, right? Most therapists and wellness professionals I work with tell me the same thing. Right? You're trained to connect deeply with other people, not to translate your tone, values, and style into some marketing document, right? That's where I come in, right? As a copywriter who specializes in working with therapists and wellness professionals, I want to help you uncover the language that feels natural to you, but also hits deep with your audience, right? And together we create that custom brand voice that you or anyone you hire can use so your content always feels consistent, aligned, and authentic to you. Right? No more second guessing what you have to say, no more outsourcing content that doesn't sound like you, and even worse, sounds like a robot. Just clear, cohesive messaging that is trustworthy and relatable. So if you're ready to make content creation easier and more effective, let's work together to build that brand voice. You can find all the details linked below or reach out to me directly. Because when your brand sounds like you, everywhere you show up online, your clients will feel that connection, and that's what's going to convert them into paying customers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.